There are 3 secrets to digestive enzymes. If you know these secrets, you will be successful with your enzymes. And if you do not, you're not going to get the most from them, or you're going to just flat out fail. Hi, my name is Phil. I'm with Silver Fern brand. Here are the 3 secrets. 1, you need to take the right type of enzyme to match your issue. That's obviously important, and most people do not do that. Number 2, you have to take the enzyme at the right time. You have to take the enzymes at the beginning of the meal, preferably actually about 15 to 20 minutes before the meal, but you have to take it with the meal so that the enzymes go down with the food, so it's helping digestion through the process. Taking enzymes after the fact is not going to be very effective. Enzymes do not work like probiotics. They do not. You don't take them once a day and have them work all day, okay? So 1, you have to take the right type of enzymes to match your issue. Number 2, you have to take them at the right time. Once again, at the beginning of the meal or right before the meal. All right, the 3rd secret is this. You have to take enough of them. So imagine that the food amount you're eating is this, and you only took this amount of coverage. Are you going to still have digestive issues? Obviously, okay? So those are the 3 secrets. I'm going to give some examples for each. All right, so digestive enzymes is an example. If you take a look at digestive enzymes, by the way, your digestive enzyme on the label should break down the unit amount per enzyme so you have full transparency. Proprietary blends, secret sauces, and all that is just garbage. Look at the back, but it should have the enzymes to successfully break down, this is a broad spectrum enzyme, carbs, fats, and proteins. Okay, I'll explain this one in a second in detail. A separate type of enzyme is what's super popular, like crazy popular, is bloat and gas relief. This is a FODMAP enzyme. The reason this is ridiculously popular, and we have a tough time keeping it in stock, is because it breaks down FODMAPs. For people that have SIBO and IBS, which apparently is everybody, or people that have severe bloating issues, this is an absolute home run product. So what's the difference? Well, obviously there's overlap. But a lot of people that have SIBO and IBS issues, they need coverage beyond standard broad, just fats, protein, and carbs. They need like coverage of specific carbs, fermentable carbs. They need that coverage, and that's not normal beyond people that have SIBO and IBS issues, okay? So once again, this is a freaking home run product for people with SIBO and IBS issues. We get amazing results off of it. If people take it for SIBO and IBS issues and they take 2 to 3 capsules at the beginning of a meal, our protocols are addressing SIBO and IBS issues. We do it all the time. I don't care if it's methane, hydrogen sulfide, don't care. We're very good at that. But during that process, a lot of people want to go on date night, vacations, there's holidays, and that's when this comes in. So everything from your dairy to your fruits, vegetables, whatever, inulin, whatever it is, it's just that breaks down FODMAPs. This is a little bit different. This is going to be something that a person, for example, will take because they have poor pancreatic function, right? So they've gotten old, their pancreas isn't functioning like it is supposed to, and they have just low enzyme production. A lot of people are on PPIs, H2 blockers, and antacids. Basically, their gastric juices are low, right? They have issues with the stomach. They're not producing enough enzymes to break down protein. Protein absorption starts in the stomach, just so you're aware. So there's an example. Right now, a ton of people are consuming a crazy amount of protein. If a person consumes this amount of protein and they internally, even with a good digestive system, they have enough enzymes to break down this amount and they have undigested protein, that's going to cause bloating, gas, flatulence, gut aches, and pains, right? So this, for example, has acid stable protease. It has protease and peptidase. So you're breaking down the protein starting in the stomach, and it goes from protein to amino acids. So it's got a complete breakdown of protein. That is super helpful for people that are on really high protein diets, okay? Another thing that's kind of interesting, and we see this a lot, is a person is on a high protein diet, so they're consuming like a sugar-free or stevia-sweetened high-protein yogurt with a lot of cottage cheese. So now you've got a lactose overload, and you just loaded up on a lot of protein. This is going to be a home run for that to help, once again, reduce bloating, gas, flatulence, and stomach discomfort. It works absolutely freaking amazing, and your spouse will love you because you won't be gassy all night, which is kind of a big thing. So this is good for those type of people. If a person has a gallbladder issue or has had their gallbladder removed, a gallbladder, believe it or not, serves a purpose, just so everybody's aware. I know that the medical community is like, we don't even know what the hell it's for, but that's not true. A gallbladder holds bile, and when the gallbladder is not present, you're still producing bile through the liver, but bile reserve's not there. Bile is necessary for the breaking down, emulsification of fats. And so if a person has either had their gallbladder removed or they have a underperforming gallbladder, dysfunctional gallbladder, whatever you want to say, the additional amounts of lipase in the digestive enzyme is extremely helpful for that. But once again, you got to take it before the meal. So let's say that you and your significant other are going to go out to eat, and you're going to eat something that's greasy and fatty. You're going on date night or whatever, and you have either had your gallbladder removed or your gallbladder's not healthy, right? It's not functioning like it's supposed to. You want this. Now, do we have other things, obviously, that will help with the stomach issues and the gallbladder issues and all that? Yeah, we help with that stuff all the time. But a lot of people, I have learned, unfortunately, just want an immediate answer, and this is the immediate answer. So, but for high protein diet people that have had their gallbladder removed, people that want to immediately improve nutrient absorption, they're having digestive health issues while they're doing a gut health protocol, this product, it is complete. So it has a huge load of lipase in it for breaking down fats. It has been formulated by a microbiologist and microbiome researchers. Protein people, if you're on a high protein diet, you're welcome. I mean, protein all the way down to amino acids. This is going to be significantly more effective than just stacking more protein, because then you're breaking all the protein down. Okay, so that's my suggestion for that. Bloat and gas relief is for people that have SIBO and IBS issues that need help with FODMAPs. Extremely effective. Once again, with both products, you got to take enough of them at the right time. Last, a lot of people are going to say, enzymes reduce your own production of enzymes. That's not true. I'm sorry, that's just not true. Somebody needs to explain to me why they think that's the case. Enzymes are produced in the stomach. Is taking an enzyme going to reduce in any shape or form the gastric acid production? It is not. So is it going to decrease protease type enzymes of the stomach? No, it's not. Is it going to make the pancreas dysfunctional or in any way affect the pancreas to decrease the pancreas's function? It's not. Does it negatively affect the microbiome in a way to reduce the microbiome's production of enzymes? It's not. Is it going to break down the stomach barrier negatively to reduce the production of like DAO enzymes and stuff like that? It is not. Is it going to have a negative connection with your brain, the gut-brain axis, and say, hey, we've got enough enzymes, we don't need to have production of that? No, it's not a thyroid medication, it's not testosterone, it's not that. So a lot of people are like, once you start taking enzymes, your production of enzymes goes down. I cannot find clinical research that is literally correct that's going to agree with that, okay? Now, does everybody need enzymes? No, they don't. If you're eating small meals all day long and you got great gut health, you don't need enzymes. I agree with that. You don't even need enzymes when you get older if you've got amazing gut health and you're doing small portions of food. But if you're like somebody like me, or you're in the fitness space and you're consuming tons of protein and stuff like that, you may want this, right? If you have digestive issues and you want an immediate answer either for addressing FODMAP issues because you have severe bloating and gas, you look pregnant like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which is what I hear a lot, you want this one, right? And it is super effective. Even if you're doing a protocol with us and people are like, my stomach just hurts so bad, we're like, we probably ought to consider the right type of enzyme. So not everybody needs them. Those that do, you're not going to decrease your enzyme production, and make sure you're taking the right enzymes. I hope this helps. As always, if you have questions, send us a DM. You're welcome. Bye.